friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jishnu Yadav from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, ECE branch and second sem. And today's topic is volume integral and Gauss divergence theorem. And the topic is from mathematics. Introduction. Volume integral and Gauss divergence theorem. Vector calculus is an existing and challenging field of mathematics can be used to describe many physical problems and phenomena including electromagnetic waves, fundamental dynamics and quantum mechanics. In this presentation we'll explore the concepts of volume integrals and Gauss divergence theorem which are fundamentals to vector calculus. The concept of volume integral function definition. First, the function definition. In function definition, a volume of integrals is most simply defined as the integral of the function over a three-dimensional region. And then mathematical notation. Volume integrals are usually written using triple integral, the bound of the integral corresponding to the dimension, the region being integrated over, and the applications. Volume integrals are used in many applications, from calculating the gravitational potential energy of a planet to determining the electrical potential energy of a charged particle. Next, divergence. What is divergence? First, definition. In vector calculus, the divergence of a vector field is a scalar function that measures the rate at which the vector field is changing at a given point. Next, curl versus divergence. The curl measures the rotation of a vector field at a given point, while divergence measures the spreading out or the convergence of the vector field at a given point. And the application. Divergence is used to in many physical applications including fluid mechanics where it is used to calculate flux and determine the flow of fluid through a given surface. Okay, next. Gauss divergence theorem. The theorem. The Gauss divergence theorem, also known as divergence theorem or Gauss theorem, is a fundamental result in vector calculus that relates the flux of a vector field through a closed surface to divergence of the vector field inside the surface. Flux. What is flux? Flux is a measure of the flow of a vector field through a given surface. The given divergence theorem allows us to calculate the flux of a vector field through a closed surface. Next, the application. The Gauss divergence theorem is used in many applications including electromagnetism, where it is used to calculate electric and magnetic fields caused by the charged particles and the currents. Gauss divergence theorem in a vector calculus. Vector fields. The Gauss divergence theorem applies to vector fields which are functions that assign to a vector to each point in the space. In closed surface. The flux of a vector field through a closed surface can be calculated using the Gauss divergence theorem, which relates the flux to divergence of the vector field inside the surfaces. Third one is the integration. The Gauss divergence theorem is used to calculate the flux of a vector through a field through a closed surface by integrating the divergence of the vector field over the volume enclosed by the surface. Next, calculation of flux using the Gauss divergence theorem. Step 1. Determining the closed surface. Step 2. Finding the vector field and its divergence. Step 3. Calculate the flux. Step 1. The first step is to determine the surface that enclosed the volume over the which the flux is being calculated. And in the second step, you should find the vector field and the divergence. How to find it? The next step is to find vector field and its divergence inside the closed surface. This can usually be done using the given equations and the boundary conditions. Step 3, calculate the flux. The final step is to calculate the flux. How to calculate its flux? Integrating the divergence of the vector field over the volume enclosed by the surface. We should find the flux by integrating the divergence of the vector field over the volume enclosed by the surface. Conclusion. What is conclusion? Let us see the conclusion. In this presentation, we have explored the concepts of volume integrals and Gauss divergence theorem, which are fundamental to vector calculus. We have examined the definition of volume integral and the Gauss divergence theorem and what is the meaning of it, what are the applications of it, etc. Thank you friends, thank you for watching till last. Please like, share and subscribe the channel guys.